Hey, can somebody keep an eye on the door and don't let anybody in until we finish? The 2017 Capital City Hoop Classic continues with Team Jackson. Actually, we're talking about the triumvirate that was the head coach for the team underrated from New York City. Kiara Jackson, Kamani Jackson, and Shanice Jackson all led the gentlemen onto the floor here just outside the nation's capital. So, ladies, talk about your experience leading men into a tournament like this.
I mean, I just play basketball. I coach basketball, so it doesn't really make a difference to me that they're guys. I treat it like any other basketball situation. And, I mean, my players are very respectful of me, so they listen to me. So it works out well.
Yeah, talk about, cutting your teeth as head coaches, learning how to coach, motivate, organize, run practices, all that kind of stuff. I mean, it seems like it's a great learning ground for your craft.
I play basketball, so I went to college and played basketball. This is my first time really coaching boys basketball. But I mean, I just apply all the lessons I've learned through being a player, now being a coach, so I'm learning as I'm going. But I mean, I just discipline them. I try and keep a neutral relationship so they don't feel like I'm like the power head and they're under me. It's like a mutual ground as long as you respect me. So I mean, that's really all that I did.
What do you guys learn from the grind of a tournament setting like this? Because, the AAU grind is a little bit different than the college or high school grind.
Well, it's fun to be in, and it's a lot of different games. You see a lot of different talent and a lot of different teams. You can see how other coaches' style, you can get from their style.
Anybody else?
I agree.
So what's your long range goals? We talked to the players. All of them have aspirations to go to college, perhaps on to the pros or what have you. But what's the, end of the line for you guys? Where do you see yourself? What's the upside? And where does this experience play in the way you're trying to get to in your coaching careers?
I definitely aspire to be a head coach of a Division I program. So I'm just going to use this to hone those skills and make them better till that time comes that I can be what I want to be.
It's almost as though you ladies know you benefited in college athletics from, gender equity. Mm-hmm. This is a form of that, trickling down. So can you speak to that aspect of how these opportunities, which traditionally haven't been there for ladies, now opening up and you're able to take advantage of them?
I feel like as a female athlete in basketball, it's something you experience on a regular. So at this point, I've always been fighting for the equality, and it's just very appreciative to be in an environment where they are accepting me as a coach, not as a female, but just as a coach.
Well, we hope to see you again next year, but we all understand that, in the world of moving on up, you may get the call up and we may not see you again. So
yes, thank you.
Best of luck to you guys in your coaching careers.
Thank you.
Kiara Jackson, Kamani Jackson, Shanice Jackson, representing for Team Underrated, the 10th grade team from New York City at the 2017 Capital City Hoops Classic.
It's been out. They've ordered for something recording.